In the early 15th century, the Scottish clans were in a state of near-constant warfare, with alliances and feuds shifting on a regular basis. It was during this tumultuous time that the Battle of the Red Harlaw took place, a conflict that has become the stuff of legend. At the heart of the story is a man named Alexander Barclay, a prominent member of the Barclay clan who is said to have led his troops to victory against overwhelming odds. The Battle of the Red Harlaw took place in 1411, and it is remembered as one of the bloodiest conflicts in Scottish history. The cause of the battle is not entirely clear, but it is believed to have been triggered by a dispute over land or inheritance. The two sides, the Highlanders and the Lowlanders, were evenly matched in terms of numbers, but the Highlanders were considered to be superior fighters, with a reputation for fierceness and bravery. It was against this backdrop that Alexander Barclay emerged as a key figure. Barclay was a well-respected laird, or landowner, and a skilled warrior. He had been tasked with leading the Lowland forces in the battle, despite the fact that he was heavily outnumbered. The night before the battle, Barclay is said to have had a vision in which he saw his own death. Undeterred, he donned his best armor and rode out to meet the enemy. The battle was a brutal affair, with both sides suffering heavy losses. Barclay and his men fought with incredible ferocity, hacking their way through the Highlanders with sword and axe. Despite the odds against them, the Lowlanders were holding their own, and it seemed as though victory might be within their grasp. It was at this point that Barclay was struck down. He had been fighting at the forefront of his troops, and had become separated from his men. With no one to defend him, he was surrounded by Highlanders and cut down. His death was a major blow to the Lowlanders, and it looked as though the battle was lost. However, the tide of the battle soon turned in an unexpected way. The Highlanders had lost many of their best fighters, and their morale was beginning to falter. It was at this point that a group of Lowland reinforcements arrived, led by the Earl of March. The arrival of fresh troops gave the Lowlanders a much-needed boost, and they redoubled their efforts. In the end, the Lowlanders emerged victorious, though at a heavy cost. The battle had been a hard-fought and bitter one, with many lives lost on both sides. However, the legend of Alexander Barclay, and his heroic stand has lived on through the centuries. Barclay is remembered as a brave and skilled warrior, whose sacrifice helped to secure victory for his people. His name has become a byword for courage and honor, and his legacy continues to inspire generations of Scots to this day.